Welcome back, everybody. Last video of the year. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Let's discuss some more Call of Duty. Drew Markham and his business partner Barry Dempsey founded Xtrix Entertainment in March of '93. They released some games with the assistance of Activision. Xtrix Entertainment changed its name to Grey Matter Studios, and they gave Activision 40% of the studio. They bought the last 60% in January of 2002 after Grey Matter released Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Activision had them work on the Call of Duty United Offensive Extension Pack. This story is not broken up as much as the other three games that we have discussed so far. It's still split between different guys. Let's take a look. You begin as Corporal Scott Riley. You participate throughout the entire Backstone campaign. You secure the town of Foy and capture Noville. Some people think the Bois Jacques and Foy missions are reminiscent of the HBO original drama Band of Brothers episodes Backstone and The Breaking Point. Tell me if this is correct below in the comments. You then play as Sergeant James Doyle, a Royal Air Force B-17 Flying Fortress gunner who was shot down over the Netherlands on the RAF's first daylight mission using the fortress. The Dutch resistance, with the help of SAS operative Major Ingram, rescue you before the Germans find you. Doyle, now as an SAS operative, and Ingram are sent to Sicily to knock out several huge cliff-mounted cannons. Doyle returns to Call of Duty 3. The last campaign is when you play as Private Yuri Petrenko. You help defend the Soviet trenches during the Battle of Kursk, securing Ponyuri streets, destroying German armor in Prague, and defending Kharkiv until the Soviet reinforcements arrive to help. The biggest thing this game really changed was multiplayer. United Offensive introduced a ranking system. As your score increases, your rank increases. United Offensive adds 3 new multiplayer modes: Domination, Capture the Flag, and Base Assault. United Offensive was released in North America on September 14, 2004 as the first one. This was solely released on the PC. The first console release of Call of Duty, this was based on the original game as well as United Offensive with different storylines. Finest Hour features 6 stories, so let's talk about it. The game begins as you playing as Soviet Private Alexander Skolov. You begin as a part of the Battle of Stalingrad and following Sergeant Oleg Puskov. Puskov is killed by a sniper, sacrificing himself for you. A Soviet sniper named Tanya Palova shoots the German sniper, and then you get sent to help liberate Mamayev Kurgan Hill. After that, you become Pavlonia's spotter to harass the Germans. You both navigate through the sewers and defend a tractor factory to ensure the safety of a T-34. You get involved in Operation Little Saturn. Some T-34s proceed to destroy the airstrip and a German aircraft. You then play as a British soldier named Edward Carlyle. You embark on a night raid at Matmata with a commando team led by Sergeant Starkey to storm a German fortress and destroy a fuel depot. After the raid, you and Starkey escape in a jeep. Starkey drives through German-infested roads while you man the 50 cal machine gun. Eventually, you make it to a besieged British fort when you rescue Sergeant Dehart and a cartographer. You then neutralize any German presence in the fort. You then play as American Sergeant Chuck Walker. You capture Aachen and protect the tank column while you do. After that, the game shifts focus to M4 Sherman Tank Commander Sam Rivers, a young African-American man. You fend off Germans around the town of Tillet. After that, you take the Ludendorff Bridge and hand-deliver it to the Allies so they can cross into Germany. By July of 2006, Finest Hour sold 1.2 million copies and earned $45 million in the U.S. alone. Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1 differs from the rest of the COD series up to this point, as it centers on one single Allied formation in World War II. This is the U.S. Army's 1st Infantry Division, which goes by the nickname Big Red 1 due to the unit patch, which features a large red number 1. The game goes through the North African campaign, the invasion of Sicily, D-Day, and crossing the Siegfried Line into Germany. Each chapter is bookended with footage from the military channel with voiceovers courtesy of Luke Skywalker himself, Mark Hamill. The game also features actors from World War II HBO miniseries Band of Brothers, including Michael Cudlitz, James Matteo, Frank John Hughes, Richard Speight Jr., Ross McCall, Rick Gomez, and Renee L. Moreno. The cover art features actor Steven Socks. Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1 features single-player and multiplayer modes. You take the role of Roland Roger during specific missions. The HUD allows you to see allies like the U.S. Army, U.S. Air Force, and U.S. Navy, and enemies like the German SS or Luftwaffe. Big Red 1 was released on November 1st, 2005. There's not a lot of info on this one, so let's just go ahead and move along. Roads to Victory is the only COD game to be released on the PlayStation Portable. The future games were released on the DS until COD Black Ops Declassified, which was released on the PlayStation Vita. The campaign involves 3 separate stories. The American missions are Operation Market Garden, Operation Avalanche, and Operation Detroit. The Canadian missions are the Battle of the Scheldt, Operation Infatuate, and Operation Blockbuster. The British missions are Operation Market Garden and Operation Varsity, and multiplayer up to 6 players may play wirelessly via ad hoc. The reception was mediocre at best, receiving a 6.6 out of 10 by IGN. GameSpy noted the AI was unimpressive and laughable. Roads to Victory was released on March 13, 2007. Next time in the series, we're going to be discussing one of the greatest trilogies of all time, Modern Warfare 1. Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3. I am hoping to release it on my birthday. Let's see if I can. Thank you, and see you all next time.